Welcome back, everyone. I hope the coffee was hot. We'll pick up where we left off. Hope you got a chance to meet some new people, have some conversations, help, plant your idea to save the world, take a risk. Failure is success, success is failure. Our next panel is going to help with a lot of this, because in order to do these things, one of our buzzwords that we've heard, and it's more than a buzzword, is collaboration. That's real. And effective science communication requires collaborations among scientists, expert in a field subject matter, social scientists, expert in eliciting and addressing audience needs. Audience is so important. And practitioners, expert in the interfaces of science and society, and I might add storytelling. These collaborations require sustainable institutional arrangements, a real commitment. And here we have two experienced scientists in organizational behavior and theory to address the opportunities for effective collaboration. Then our two discussants will reflect on their experiences with large-scale collaborative projects, and I'll highlight connections to the world of science communication, so bringing it together for us. So we'll hear first from our two speakers, Jerry Davis. Jerry, wave. Jerry is a professor of sociology at the University of Michigan. Now, you need to know this to understand where he's coming from. In college, he played in a band called, and I want to make sure I got this right, Ivan Pavlov's Salivation Army. So he'll be singing his way through his presentation today. Also, Laurie Weingart. She's interim provost and a professor of organizational behavior and theory at Carnegie Mellon University. We'll then have our two discussants respond to our speakers. David Guston, he has a black belt in, I'm very nervous about this, Taekwondo. So if we don't get it right, he'll throw us to the floor. And he's a professor and founding director of the School for the Future of Innovation in Society at Arizona State University. Kathleen Tierney is a professor of sociology at the University of Colorado Boulder. Is it right, Kathleen, that you're this thing you like to ride Icelandic horses in Iceland? That's correct. So, I just say this before I sit down and turn it over to Jerry to start. When I talk to scientists, and when I talk about storytelling and communicating, and when I talk to my students, I so often say it's about characters. Good stories are built around characters, great characters. And riding Icelandic horses in Iceland, or being a black belt, or being in some Salivation Army band, it kind of makes you kind of curious about these people. You want to know more about them. And that is such an important part of communicating what it is your expertise is, to also communicate who you are and where that comes from. So without further ado, Jerry, I'm going to turn it over to you, and I'm anxious, and we're all anxious to hear your presentation.